Is this on?
A long time ago, when Hulkamania was running wild, a little teeny show started called Monday Night Raw. And week, it got bigger, and week after week, it got better. Just like...
Everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton, as you can see, jerking an invisible cock at the beginning of the show.
One that's growing out of the table. It's thick.
Let's hope.
It's girthy.
That's a weekly regular.
Yeah.
And look at us all wearing podcast shirts today. Yeah,
So close.
Andrew and Eric promoting the
Swinging a
podcast.
miss.
You know what's funny? I had my Balor Club on, and then it was dirty. I just realized I changed it at the last minute.
Yeah. Sure.
But I'm proud of you guys. Look at you guys. Look at you.
We're
This is
wearing
the first time you're wearing
Bunch
it?
of fucking dapper gentlemen.
Who
over
are
there.
you?
Who? Wait, it's the
What?
our official.
Who are you?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
right.
you.
Yes.
So good.
Eric and I wearing our podcast shirts. Meanwhile,
Classic.
Joe over here in an NWO shirt.
You fucking mark!
Jesus. At least I wear them to every event.
Yeah.
You sons of bitches. How did you dress for the Rumble, Eric?
Like a fucking cowboy.
Like
Like Shawn Michaels.
a Shawn Michaels cowboy.
You look like Shawn Michaels in the 97 Rumble.
That's right. That's what I was going for.
Yeah.
Well, see, there you go. Turns
That's
out you
why
love him.
that's why one of my eyes wasn't crossed.
Right, exactly. So you can finally admit he's better than Kurt Angle.
You dress
Yeah.
like Marty McFly in Back to the Future 3.
That too. Yeah, that's a good one. Deep
I
cut.
don't think they dress like that.
Hey, so you know what's really cool?
Yeah.
What's that?
Like normally after like the show after a pay-per-view, we're like, oh, hey, you know, if you got one of our cards, you know, thanks for listening. This is your first time. But now we can be like, hey,
Yeah.
if you saw our TikTok that has almost 2 million views,
Maybe by the time they're listening to it.
and
yeah.
you decided to check out said podcast,
Yeah.
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Like
We
and
literally,
subscribe.
For
hit
our
the bell.
fans that are not following us, we went from 1,300 followers to almost 9,000 every day. It
Correct.
adds another 50
Right.
to
Yes.
100. It's
Yes.
insane.
So basically, before we started recording last week, Joe uploaded a video that he put together of all the men's Rumble entrances.
yeah.
And so we're watching it as he gets here and as the show's going on. It's like, oh, 10,000. Oh, 15,000.
Oh, yeah. We were doing the show, watching
Yeah.
it just go crazy.
Just go up. And then
Yeah.
okay, and by like 24 hours,
Oh, my God.
I think it had
crazy.
almost hit 1 million.
Something like
Something
that.
like that. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was crazy.
it went nuts.
And look, I mean, you're listening to the show, so if you're not brand new, you know who we like and don't like, and
Right.
obviously the name of the show. So much love, hundreds of fans.
Oh my God.
defending Sheamus.
Why
Right.
the fuck
What
are
is
you
happening?
booing Sheamus, you piece of shit?
Right.
Yeah, like kind of almost.
Who said that? Seamus Blower 69.
At least that's the worst of it. When my Stone Cold impression went viral,
Yeah.
like I got like hundreds of, oh, it's like Chewbacca doing a Stone Cold impression.
What the fuck?
A lot of people said that, or one person
No,
said
like-
it, and then they all jumped on it.
There were a lot of people that said it looks like Chewbacca doing
How
Stone Cold.
stupid.
I was like, oh, thanks.
Looks
Yeah.
like.
yeah, like
Yeah, I see it.
170,000 likes.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
What's also crazy is there's like almost like 18,000 like bookmarks. Like people saved it.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
18,000.
It's funny. You never know when a video is going to go viral.
I don't
Right.
get it.
So, I don't understand it either.
Yeah.
My one Stone Cold went viral. The others, I think like, my top one was 3.9. Then after that, it's like 100,000,
Right,
50,000.
Even
and then
did
I
some
uploaded.
good Jokers.
Right. Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
But then I uploaded the women's one and, not even close to what the men's one got.
Everyone
I think
loves
it
the
was-
men.
It's also a timing thing.
Well, it's also that, and also like I think it's like my reaction to each one.
Yeah.
I think added to it as opposed to just seeing the people, because people want to hate on it, right?
Right.
It's the whole like, oh my God, he hated Sheamus. I have to like and subscribe to this podcast,
Absolutely.
so I can let them know my opinion. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It was fun. I was doing it. I never thought I would. You know what I mean? Like I thought I would put together a video, but I've done this a lot of times and then never followed through.
Right.
So I'm
I
glad
think we
did.
all have, like, how many videos do we have on our phone? Like, I
Oh
want
my
to
God.
make something and
Yeah.
upload it
And
later.
never-
Right. Nope.
Never followed through.
Right. I
Yeah.
just
But-
buy phones with bigger
Yeah,
storage.
200,000 likes on everything. It's just awesome.
Yeah,
So
that's
Pretty
really
cool.
great.
yeah,
So thank you for everyone who watched it
yeah,
and then followed us. Hope you enjoy the podcast.
Yeah.
for sure.
You gotta
'Cause-
figure out a way to get more people to click on the podcast link.
Yeah.
Because like you can look up the stats and it's just so many people.
Can you
it's-
put a link on Sheamus? Because obviously they're like touching him when he comes out, like, oh, it's Sheamus.
Just do a Sheamus.
Because it's like it's hard enough to get them to like and then follow on TikTok, but then it's a whole other story to click on the link in our bio.
That's true. That's true.
It's such a crazy thing.
Does Sheamus do cameos? Can we get a
Hey,
Sheamus
fella,
cameo?
fuck, what's wrong with wrestling? Leave 1-star reviews on that podcast,
right.
fella.
And yes, you paid me.
Yeah.
Paid me to roast him.
Penis.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna fall on the fucking stage on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Slip and slide.
We'll get to that in a bit.
I remember my first time on a stage.
You know, it's kind of crazy because this week, and not, obviously this SmackDown and Raw, they're on separate weeks, but in terms of the podcast,
Correct. Same
this week, SmackDown and Raw, they didn't suck balls.
No, they were pretty good. Both of them.
Both shows had 2 amazing segments.
Yeah, what happened?
And that is so rare.
Yeah.
Usually when it's best moment, it's like, okay, it's easy. Obviously, that's the only good thing that was on either show.
Right.
This week they had 2 really excellent shows.
Absolutely.
And
2
like
excellent segments.
3 best moment candidates, really.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's like, wow. Okay, guys.
Few different things for, like, I was having trouble with my worsts.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true.
Almost.
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 No, Omos wasn't on the show.
Right.
So there's a plus.
Yeah.
All right, before we get into it, let's thank a few new patrons. Thank you to Carl Kirby, Nightlight.
Nightlight. Huh?
Yep, I still use it. Andy Nance, and then Chandler Black. 4 brand new spanking patrons.
Yeah.
On
Nice.
patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. Only $5 a month. You can cancel anytime. Give it a try.
Yeah.
Try it out.
Yep.
And we got so many fucking brackets. Weekly AEW recaps. Go check out our Royal Rumble recap.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Elimination Chambers coming up this month.
Yep. We'll have
And
a
we have to
recap
do
on
another bonus episode for February. We
What
gotta
kind of
figure that
brackets
out.
do we have?
Fucking brackets.
Yeah.
that. Fucking brackets.
We do. Well, best
Speaking
male.
hottest male bracket, hottest
Speaking
female.
of fucking brackets.
Yeah.
yeah.
What if have we done like best on-screen couple?
We've talked
bracket?
about this.
Well, so we did the best couple,
Yeah.
wrestling couple
Best
bracket.
couple.
Oh, okay.
And that-
we've done so many.
After we did that, we were like, we probably should have just made it best on-screen couple. But I think the end result probably would have been the same anyway.
Yeah.
Or like very similar. But go check that out.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. Again, if you're brand new.
Vince and Stone Cold won best
Yes.
couple, right?
Best couple. Best real life couple.
No, it was weird how far, again, it's like a romantic couple. It's weird how far Rick and Charlotte went. So listen to that. Listen to that podcast.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've had a lot of new hookups,
Oh.
Lacey Evans and Ric Flair.
Oh, right.
Oh, man. That's
Yeah.
true. Oh, yeah. Mark Henry and Mae Young.
Oh, yeah. Lita and Edge, Lita and Matt Hardy. Clear winner there.
Yeah.
Obviously. All right, so SmackDown opens with Kayla Braxton. She's waiting on the Bloodline to arrive. We got Roman Reigns, Jimmy Uso, Solo Sikoa, and Paul Heyman.
Oh.
Kayla asks Roman about Jay, but he ignores her. And then Heyman tells Kayla, at this time, we cannot confirm nor deny the status of Jay Uso within the Bloodline. But thanks for wearing our colors tonight.
That was a good.
That was a good line. Heyman was on fire this week.
Oh.
Right.
Oh.
Like, hi, welcome back.
Yeah,
Thank you for talking again.
exactly.
Hi, how are you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Later in the show, Roman asks Jimmy where Jay is, but he says he hasn't heard from him.
He's like, how the fuck would I know? I'm only his twin brother.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't have that twin telepathy bullshit?
Can he feel this?
Did you guys go out and oose it up after the Rumble?
Yeah.
Maybe
No, we
have a
didn't.
few ooses and oose home?
So Jimmy promises he'll be there next week to defend the tag titles.
Okay.
Roman tells Jimmy and Solo, go find him. And it's like, where?
Where?
Is Jay here?
Right.
Is Jay, do they know he's in the arena somewhere?
Where in the world is Jey Uso?
Right.
Like, so Jay
Oh, I remember
is
that segment that we used to have.
It was fun.
like Jay's not going to be in the show, but he's going to show up to SmackDown and then just hide somewhere in a closet.
fucking playing peekaboo. Guess where you be?
They open the door, they go to the bathroom first, and he's just in there. He's like, oh, hey, guys.
They all leave the office. He's behind like a plant.
I've been shitting for 5 days.
Yeah.
So later, Jimmy and Solo come back. They say, we can't find him.
Yeah,
30 minutes later.
Right.
Yeah.
And Roman tells Jimmy and Solo to go eat dinner on their bus while he goes to the ring and handles some business.
Go eat your food on the bus.
Which one is Naomi married to?
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
So I guess that's not a way to find him.
No, certainly not.
Well, it
where
could
the
be.
fuck is Naomi anyway?
Yeah. Well,
She's been gone almost a year.
Right.
But yeah, it's anytime Roman says go do this, like that's they always end up showing up for the main segment anyway.
Sure.
So we'll get back to that later. Our first match, we have Braun Strowman versus Ricochet. Braun Strowman and Ricochet.
Oh.
We've already seen that match. Versus Imperium for it's the finals of the SmackDown Tag Team Contenders Tournament.
Right. Such a weird ends on like a random Friday to have this title shot on a random Friday.
Exactly.
Well, it's just so underwhelming. The whole story's so underwhelming.
Right.
The Bloodline is so involved in something else.
Yeah.
When is this? This is supposed to happen next week?
Yeah.
There's got to be a payoff that kind of,
The payoff is Jay
Just
returns.
Jay show up, yeah.
Yeah.
Or like Jimmy has to start the match by himself and Jay makes a baby face that, the Bloodline are baby faces.
Jay
half the time.
becomes Sami in the group, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Ricochet comes out with Braun, and they did Braun's entrance together.
Yeah.
With like Ricochet throwing his arms up, and it's like,
It's a friendly monster and his little pal.
Right.
Yeah.
He should have just been carrying him like how Macho Man carried Miss Elizabeth.
Or like Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus.
Yes, exactly. Even better.
Oh my God.
So Gunther got ejected because the ref saw him shove Ricochet. Braun hit Kaiser with the power bomb, and then Ricochet stood on his shoulders and then hit Kaiser with a swanton bomb for real for the win.
Mid.
He really landed on him.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Mid.
40 pounds, but yeah, I'm sure.
Mid?
It was mid.
What was mid?
The swanton.
I mean, he landed on him. That's all I'm saying is he landed on him hard.
Even the descent didn't look great.
Yeah, how steady are Braun's shoulders?
That's true.
Yeah.
He looks strong, but he's a wee little baby.
He's still a monster.
All I'm saying is, look, when did Braun return? 6 months ago?
Yeah.
I get it. He's returning. People are excited to see him, so he's a face. But Braun better murder Ricochet when they lose to the Usos next week.
Correct.
Right.
If that's the main event, that better be the final closing segment.
Because I wonder who's being pinned in that match.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
He's got to murder Ricochet. He needs to be the monster that he was before. That's the only use for him.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because Omos ain't the guy.
Nope.
And you need a monster on SmackDown.
You do.
You don't think they say... Have they had... Strowman fought Omos, right?
Yeah.
So they already burned
They
that.
already did that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
burned it.
did that as soon as he got there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So next up, we have the Clash at the Coliseum.
Come again?
Who are you?
Oh, sorry.
New pay-per-view?
We see Rey Mysterio and the New Day
Oh my God.
at the NASCAR track, hanging with some NASCAR driver. Now I feel like Eric when we talk about football.
Yeah, thank
some NASCAR driver. When Judgment Day shows up talking trash, and they're also hanging with a NASCAR driver,
Right.
and they're both like, "No, our driver's gonna win. No, our driver's gonna win. No, my daddy's can beat your daddy. No, my daddy's gonna fuck your daddy." And they're just arguing over who's gonna win the NASCAR race.
Yeah.
So then Dominic challenges his father to a race because he says, "Oh, I always used to beat you in go-karts." And then Ray says, "You want me to spank you like when you were 3 years old?" And then Dominic was like, "No, mommy does that now."
Yeah, she does.
Jesus.
I
And
wish-
they go, hey, let's jump in these $3 million sports cars
Absolutely.
for no reason,
They
underinsured.
suit up. They have a race that they sped up.
Correct.
It's like you press fast forward on the TV. It was so obvious
Right.
that they must have been going 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Well, it's very dangerous on those tracks.
Wait, neither of you know how to drive stick?
Right.
Right.
Shit.
Neither of you know how to drive NASCARs? What the fuck?
Right.
I thought you were pro wrestlers.
You should have just, to make it cool, you should have just had them be in the passenger seat
Right.
with the drivers, and then they could be talking trash to each other.
Right.
Yeah.
Because then you could
like
actually,
encouraging the driver.
because then they could actually, drive fast.
Yeah.
Finally, we had a role for Bob Holly, and he's not there. Could have subbed him right in.
Oh my God.
What was his name?
Sparky Plug.
Sparky Plug. Yeah.
Jesus.
Right.
Vince, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That was back when they were like, "Oh, that's great. Yeah, bring him in."
He's a race car driver.
Dupe the dumpster Drozy.
Hey,
Yeah, perfect.
Kevin Nash at one point was Vinny Vegas.
Well, not in WWE,
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
but
There's
yeah,
a lot of
equally
bad
as
gimmicks.
bad.
Yeah. So there were multiple quotes from Talladega Nights, and
Of course.
Ray barely won the race, and then Dominic claims that he cheated, and if Mommy were here, you would be different.
Because I don't think Days of Thunder, in its 40 years of existence,
Yeah.
has any great one-liners.
Right.
So you go with the 20-year-old NASCAR movie.
Yeah,
It's
it's
pretty
more
good movie,
recent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mommy spanks me now. I don't need you anymore, Daddy. Mommy, this guy's going down. On me.
No, that's how he encourages the driver to go faster. Oh. Whoa!
Next up, we have Sonya Deville versus Charlotte Flair again.
Yeah.
Again.
I'm sure there's
Again. I need that button
Current
back.
button.
Yeah.
I gotta bring that button back. I mean, sure, Kofi.
Rematch after
Yeah, yeah,
rematch
yeah.
after rematch after rematch after rematch.
I miss Kyrie though. I'm gonna bring her back.
It was
Yeah.
too real, that Kofi line.
It's true.
It was.
This is for the SmackDown Women's Championship again.
Yeah.
Like, Sonya goes for the figure four, but Charlotte rolled her up, and Sonya kicked out way late. The ref's like 1, 2, oh, and then she kicks out.
Right. 1, 2. No. All right. I'm going to get a coffee. I'll be back.
Charlotte also wasn't like letting her go, so maybe Charlotte was just like, I'm
Charlotte
just
was
gonna make
awful.
it look like I'm gonna
Charlotte's like, I'm tired of this match.
We're tired of her.
so bad.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But Charlotte made Sonya tap to the figure 8. Whatever. I guess we'll see this match again next week.
Probably.
Next up, we have the Brawling Brutes versus the Viking Raiders with Valhalla ringside.
Ugh.
Raiders win with the Ragnarok on Butch. Not really much to talk about in the match.
No.
Afterwards, though, Drew McIntyre and Sheamus come out, and that's where Sheamus slips on the stage because you're wearing dress shoes.
Yeah.
It's a wrestling show. My God, it's funny how we're actually used to seeing Sheamus dressed this way.
Yeah.
Remember, he's in a wife beater with fucking suspenders, dress pants, and dress shoes.
Come on.
By the
Who
way,
are you supposed to be?
who looks at the shoes? Like, put on your wrestling boots.
Yeah.
Who
Right.
cares?
Well, not everyone can
I
be
just,
The Rock.
what is the gimmick?
And just
What's-
slide down
what's-
the ramp.
I just don't understand what Sheamus's gimmick is. That he's
Right.
just a guy that hangs out at bars.
Fight night.
Fight night.
You look like a guy that like went to a wedding, and this is like hour 4.
He's from the 19...
Of the reception.
Right.
yeah,
the
if the
reception.
wedding was in 1934,
Right. Who wears wife beaters?
And you're
anymore?
just drinking a barrel of whiskey.
he's an old-timey Irishman.
By the way, 90% of the reason I wear an undershirt is to cover my armpits.
Yeah.
So my shirt doesn't get like armpit sweat and
Right.
stains. I didn't get the point of wife beaters.
No.
Covers none of that.
So it's funny because Sheamus slips on the stage, but then Eric still goes down and Sheamus starts pummeling him.
I thought Sheamus was going down first. Maybe
yeah,
that's why. Maybe he headbutted him in the dick, brought him down.
They beat up the Raiders for like 10 seconds and then it ends.
Yeah.
And then Michael Cole's like, whoa, can't wait to see that match again.
No, never,
Never, ever.
ever.
What the fuck is Drew McIntyre going to do at WrestleMania? What's he going to do? Andre the Giant Battle Royal?
Where he's got to take out Sheamus.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they burned that Karrion Cross match. That could have been good.
Yeah. I'm starting to regret saying how good SmackDown and Raw were.
Mate.
But really, it was just those two segments.
Well, we're getting there.
We got Shotzi versus Natalya versus Zelina Vega versus Shayna Baszler. Elimination Chamber qualifying match. This match sucked, and the worst wrestler won.
Correct.
Is
The
this
worst
because it's going
wrestler-
to be in Montreal?
Yeah.
Yes. Natalya made Vega tap
That's why.
Natalya made Vega tap to the sharpshooter.
Right.
There you
the
go.
one who did all the cool moves.
You
Yeah.
know, of all people to tap.
Yeah.
Yeah, what would Montreal rather see? Natalya or smoking hot Zelina Vega?
Well, Canada.
cosplaying as doesn't matter.
I think
Who
it
cares?
matters.
No, it does.
No.
It does
No,
up there.
it doesn't.
I think it does.
They care about Bret Hart. They don't care about her.
And she's a face again?
Yeah.
Sure.
And Asuka's
Well,
a
to
heel?
be fair, she
Yeah.
did come back with a new face.
So that's okay. I guess she's a face.
Yeah.
She's someone's
She
face.
has a face again?
Yeah.
So finally, main segment, we have an in-ring promo from Roman Reigns.
Yep.
The tribal chief tells Greenville, North Carolina, acknowledge me.
Sure.
And they do, but then they start chanting, Sami, Sami, Sami.
It's great.
And Roman says, I'd ask you what you want me to talk about, but seems pretty obvious. I'd rather talk about Cody Rhodes, someone who actually deserves my attention. But you simple folks got me reduced to talking about the past. He says, all Sami did was use me. But then Sami attacks Reigns from behind. Roman gets some shots in and has Heyman hand him a chair. But then Sami hits Roman with a beautiful spear. Beautiful spear.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
You should bring that up.
What?
Because that's pretty fucking funny.
What is it funny?
So Natalia's dad, Jim Neidhart,
Yeah.
he was born in California. He's not even Canadian.
Well,
Well,
And he died probably in Canada. Nope, Florida.
Florida. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
I didn't realize- yeah.
Jericho was born in New York.
Right.
Yeah.
Brock
didn't realize-
Lesnar claims to be Canadian, but
He got-
everyone's too afraid to tell him otherwise.
He got divorced to Natalia's mom in 2001, then remarried her 9 years later.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of funny.
All right.
All right, little Jim Neinhardt.
Was Natalia born in Canada?
I don't know.
Who cares?
We're
Let's
not
talk
looking that
about
up. Next.
Yeah, please. Let's keep talking about Natalia, not Sami Zayn spearing Roman Reigns.
Yeah, no, that
Yeah.
was incredible.
Let's talk about that.
Even I was like, I was at home watching. I was like, fuck yes.
Yeah.
I was so excited. Then Sami grabbed the chair and swung, but Reigns rolled out of the ring. So Sami grabbed the mic.
You're wrong about me. I never wanted anything from you. I never wanted anything from you until now. I want something from you now, and I'm gonna take it because I am coming after you and the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship.
Yes.
Wow.
So,
Quite the pop.
yeah, go ahead. Continue.
So Sami turns around, gets a super kick from Jimmy. Solo gives Sami the Samoan spike, and then he was about to give him the hip check with the chair over Sami's head, but Roman stopped him. He takes the chair off of Sami while the crowd chanted, "We want Jay."
Yeah.
And Roman was great here.
They want Jay, but I don't have Jay because you broke up my bloodline. My right-hand man isn't here because of you, Sammy. You understand? I gave you the key to the kingdom. I gave you an invitation into the promised land. And what do? How do you repay me? You break up my family. So I'm gonna give you what you want. But you're gonna give me what I want. You understand me? I want you in Montreal. I want you at the Elimination Chamber. Because you broke up my family, and I'm gonna break you in front of your entire family. Your parents, your wife, your child, all your family, friends, all your relatives, everybody. I want them to see what happens when you put it with the bloodline and you mess with my family. I'll see you soon.
Damn.
I will fuck
Jesus.
your family.
I really like the no microphone there.
Right.
With
No,
just
it was
the
a nice
camera
touch.
up close
Yeah.
so you could hear him. Like the crowd didn't obviously hear what he had to say,
Like-
but it's a great effect for TV.
Right. And it makes it seem more personal. Where
More
it's like,
personal.
I want this to be between me
Yeah.
and you.
I don't think Sammy's family should go to this pay-per-view.
No.
No.
Where was Kevin? Did they say?
Well, he's dead. Remember, he got super kicked 20 times.
Yeah.
No.
Sammy didn't get super kicked 20
But Sammy
times.
got beat pretty good with a chair. Come on.
But still, they did the hip check to Kevin Owens. Mm-hmm. Like they beat him. That was Passion of the Christ,
Yeah.
starring Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, he got way more. Look, they're saying I think Kevin Owens doesn't show up to Elimination Chamber to run out to help Sammy.
Probably.
Like the pop, like just like the pop of Owens coming out and Sammy like getting a 2 and 99%. Like, it's gonna, that's gonna happen. It's gonna be this huge pop where it's like, oh my God, he almost won it.
Yeah.
Of course, he's not going to, but that alone, it's gonna be a great match.
Wait.
It's a shame he's not gonna win, but
I know.
it's still gonna be a great moment. The place is gonna be going insane for Sami.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So I can't wait for that. And I also just want to apologize for ever making fun of Roman Reigns. Because now I realize that the reason why he sucked for so long was because of one man and one man only.
I'm a genius.
Yes, you, Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
You made this guy the biggest fucking dork.
Right.
Sucker and succotash.
And now he's just like this mob boss. You're basically doing like WWE's version of Sopranos
Basically, yeah.
on SmackDown.
My
And it's
family.
fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Royal Rumble segment was good. Roman is so good in this role.
I wish Solo was more like Polly Walnuts, though, but, it's like what we can get.
Will Roman be a huge face if they play it right someday?
Of course. He gets cheers right now anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Acknowledge me.
Well, people like to root.
God!
People like to. I love how like everyone at the Rumble was holding up ones when they came out.
Yeah.
And then they're all screaming when he destroys Sami.
They're like,
course.
"Where's the one?
One.
Where's the one?"
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
See, it's like watching Tony Soprano because one minute you love him and the next minute you hate him. You want him to die.
Jesus, Christopher.
I'm going to suffocate you.
It's a face-to-face business.
Yeah, and here's my hand
I
on your
want-
face and you're dead.
I want you at the elimination chamber. I want you at the chamber. I want to break you in front of your family. I think you should pick up a chair. Christopher, I didn't fuck Adriana. Okay?
Okay.
Leave it alone.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that was SmackDown.
That was-
Really good ending.
And our Gandolfini impressions.
Yes. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So, Raw opens with Edge and Beth Phoenix.
Yeah.
The grit couple.
The great couple is back. Edge says everyone in Judgment Day is doing better than they were a year ago. And I don't know about that. Certainly Rhea Ripley is.
Yeah.
And she'll be even better when she leaves Judgment Day
goes to
right
SmackDown.
before WrestleMania or right after WrestleMania. But I will put up $1 right now to anyone to say, like, she's out of Judgment Day by the end of April for sure.
She has to be.
She has to be.
I would say before WrestleMania.
I would say that as
Yeah,
well.
because she's got to be the face going into
Right,
that
like
match.
Charlotte has to turn heel before that match.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has. to.
In a promo between the two of them.
He's talking about Rhea, and they're cheering.
Yeah,
Then later he talks about how she's not there or something. They boo.
Right.
They
Right.
love her now.
of course.
She's the next up,
Yeah,
and so you got to make her a face.
and she's got to kick Dominic right in the balls like 10 times in a row.
Right. And she's
And every
only-
time his voice gets higher, he's like, "Mommy, mommy, mommy."
Yeah.
You have a button for that.
Yeah,
You
but I
could-
wanted to do it myself.
But it's funny how Edge is basically like Priest is better, Finn Balor's better, Rhea's
Yeah.
great, and he's like, and then there's Dom too.
Right.
It's like good.
And Dominic's there.
yeah.
So Edge reminds us what Rhea did to Beth at Extreme Rules and promises to get vengeance. Beth starts to challenge Balor and Ripley, but Judgment Day minus Rhea comes out.
Yeah.
And, Balor sucks on the mic. Dominic sucks on the mic. But Damian Priest really sucks on the mic.
Tonight, after Dawkins gets cooked, and I enter
Him.
the money. Sorry. This guy got me so flustered right now.
Yeah.
I'm mine too. Don't worry, I'm mine
my
too.
God.
Edge, I promise you, man, I hate you. I hate you so much that I can't even speak right now.
Maybe
And then-
that's not it.
And then I
thing.
enter the money.
The money in the chamber.
No.
Oopsie.
Money in the chamber. Money chamber.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Then you just hear
Money plane.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, is it like one of those things where I step in and then the dollar bills fly up?
Sorry.
money chamber.
Money chamber. Money in the chamber.
Sorry, I got confused this past weekend. I was on Money Play and I was fucking an alligator while Kelsey Grammer watched.
You want to fuck up a promo? Money chamber.
He should have just been like, you know what? Fuck it. I declare for the Money in the Bank match right now.
Right now.
I'm
is that,
declaring
May?
early.
Yeah.
Am I in? Can I get in?
Right.
They're like, fuck no.
No, not anymore.
I hate you so much. I hate him, Finn. Here, I hate him.
Please save this promo.
How did he forget what pay-per-view is coming up?
Right.
He like it would have been one thing if he said WrestleMania, but like Money in the Bank is what in July?
Yeah.
How do these guys become indie darlings when they can't talk? Just because they're the biggest guy in the room?
I don't know.
What is it about them that?
Well, he never had to plug a pay-per-view until now.
That's true.
You don't plug pay-per-views in the indies. You don't have to remember 12 different pay-per-views. It's so hard.
What was his name? Like Prison Break?
Punisher
Tommy?
Martinez?
Yes.
Punishment
Martinez.
Yeah, that's right. He wrestled as Punishment Martinez on NXT before they signed him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Edge makes a joke about Dominic getting raped in prison, and he teases Rey kicking his ass. I'm sure that's still penciled in for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then Beth says, we know Rhea isn't here because last week I speared her soul out of her body. So Beth challenges Balor and Rhea to a tag team match for Elimination Chamber. And
And we're
Balor,
all like, no.
yeah.
Yeah.
Balor accepts. Clearly that's Edge pinning Balor because Rhea can't take a pin.
Sure.
Now that she has her big WrestleMania match.
Right.
So then Judgment Day surrounds the ring. Balor and Priest attack
All three of them
all three of them.
surround a four-sided ring.
They have nowhere to go.
And this music, the button wasn't working. Because Finn was like,
The fucking music.
So Balor and Priest attack Edge while Dominic runs away from Beth.
right.
Yeah.
That's what happened there.
Yeah.
Then the Street Profits run out to help. Dawkins helps Edge, and Ford throws Dominic back in the ring. Edge spears Balor, and then Beth gives Dominic the glam slam while he screams, "Mommy!"
Yeah.
So,
What
You know.
What a little bitch.
yeah, it might have been the funniest thing Dominic's ever done.
Right.
Probably.
Scream "Mommy" right as he's getting glam slammed.
Right. Like, was it like a jobber fighting Braun? That like he gave him like a power bomb and the guy just like screamed on the way down.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
From a few years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Next up, we have Damian Priest versus Angelo Dawkins, Elimination Chamber qualifying match / Money in the Bank, whatever Priest said. Adam Pearce came out during the break and they showed this.
Why?
And they showed him banning everyone from ringside.
Right.
It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know if that was necessary, but
No,
whatever.
it wasn't.
They showed it in the middle of the match.
Also, like, how long has he been the quote unquote GM authority figure? Like 3 years now?
Right.
I think
Is he
so.
like the longest reigning GM in the history of.
Possibly.
Like, seriously.
Holy shit.
Like, Bischoff didn't even last this long.
Yeah, what a milestone.
And he's like the most boring one.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's not even official.
Like, okay, fine, he's not the worst because Vicky was the worst, but he's the most boring.
Yeah.
Like, he's so boring.
Well, he's just a terrible actor.
He's just a guy.
awful. Yeah.
There's nothing interesting about him.
Yeah, he's just a guy.
And like, they were teasing some sort of conflict with him and Sonya, but then she just got fired and that whole thing got scrapped.
Yeah.
And then Mac and Fart, and then that got scrapped.
My God.
And then
Drew McIntyre.
Right.
Oops.
It's funny you keep saying scrap because like his like
right.
Twitter handle is like Scrap Daddy
Scrap
AP.
Daddy.
whatever.
Yeah.
that means.
Whatever. So
He needs to be scrapped.
Dawkins hits his neckbreaker finisher, but Priest kicked out. Dawkins hit a swanton bomb off the top rope, but Priest kicked out. And then Priest ends up winning with the South of Heaven chokeslam.
This one
So-
I saw coming.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what's
More
weird?
and more
Yeah, good.
like signature moves are winning matches.
Right.
Unless they just were like, that's your finisher now, which it's a cool finisher.
Sure.
But he's been doing, well, he can't do the Crossroads anymore, right? The
Correct.
Reckoning. But then he was doing the Razor's Edge.
Yeah.
And now he's got the South of Heaven chokeslam.
Yeah, I think it's maybe, we see AEW and we don't want to have to do 17 finishers to end a match. So
Right.
make the finishers like at pay-per-views and
Yeah.
make them mean something.
Sure.
Also, having an authority figure in wrestling has always been a thing. Whether it's President Jack Tunney or Gorilla Monsoon or
Right.
whoever, and obviously Vince, like you have to have a good authority figure there. And they just haven't had that since the corporation or whatever, the authority.
The authority, yeah.
They haven't had that.
Yeah.
It's like you need to do that. If Stone Cold wants to come back but not be in like not a wrestle every day capacity, why not make him the GM?
Well,
He'd
he
be
already,
amazing.
he already,
They've done
he already
that.
was, right?
I don't care. Bring him back. You think that would be
You
bad?
think he wants to?
What's
I
Triple
think-
H doing? He can't be like a face GM even. He's there, right? He's probably traveling every show.
I think if
Yeah.
Stone
Put him on
Cold
camera.
I think if Stone Cold would say yes, they would absolutely have him back. But
I'm sure.
Let me see. No.
Right.
How about no?
Does he want to travel every Monday for the rest of the year?
but Stone Cold, what about the money? I made $7 million while I was wrestling, and I still have $7 million on the farm.
Yeah.
He doesn't spend any money.
Right.
And who knows how much he made last year from the Kevin Owens thing.
How much is beer really?
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if he's getting it for free because it's fucking...
Exactly.
I mean, hell, I make my own beer.
Yeah.
It's true, Stone Cold.
So backstage, Adam Pearce signs Maximum Male Models over to Raw.
What an acquisition.
Why are they even doing this when everyone's on both shows anyway?
Correct.
It's wild card galore every show.
It
And
is.
SmackDown, do they even care?
Right.
You can have them.
Yeah.
It just-
You don't
What's-
have to
and
sign
I'm
anything.
sorry, what's the trade? Were they free agents? Why did you re-sign them?
Yeah.
So then Chelsea Green asked Pierce, "Are you the manager?" And he's like, "Yes, we already did this last week." And that's me.
We already did this
And
last week.
that's me. I'm already tired of this.
Why are we
Right.
still writing this shit?
2 shows in.
Yeah, we're fucking horrible.
And she bitches she's not in an elimination chamber, and she threatens to call Pierce's manager if she doesn't have a match.
Who? Vince? Triple H? Who are you calling?
Exactly.
I dare you.
The board?
Right.
He's like, no, that it's not even real anymore. It's just Vince and his friends.
Right.
Who are you gonna call?
Yeah. It's Vince and a stack of NDAs.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, she is a Karen character, and I guess she could go into the board and blow Vince, right? Sign
Sure.
an NDA, blow Vince, and then get a title match.
Sure, she would love to.
Yeah.
I love you.
Right.
Yeah.
See? She's got it. So next up, we have Baron Corbin versus Dexter Loomis with JBL and Johnny Gargano ringside.
Wow.
This match is for nothing.
It was. It meant
Loomis
nothing.
is already in the chamber.
Made me feel nothing.
Just like Priest, Dexter beats Corbin with a sit-down chokeslam.
Yeah.
So 2 sit-down chokeslams in a row. Later backstage, JBL chews out Corbin and breaks up with him.
Yeah.
And
Is
then
that it?
Corbin desperately tells JBL, "I could change, I could do better," but JBL says, "You can't polish a turd." So that experiment's over with.
Is it?
So now Baron Corbin is going to get repackaged again?
Do we ever see JBL again?
No,
No.
not with him.
Is he on TV in the next 2 weeks?
No.
No.
I would
think
say
that's it?
I would say that's it.
Yeah. Ooh, can we have bum ass Corbin
Unless
back?
you can have Corbin what? Give him the end of days?
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's 50-50, but again, because I have a gambling problem, I'll say that he's on TV during the next 2 weeks somewhere.
Dollar bet?
Dollar bet.
But it has to involve Corbin. He can't just be a guest commentator doing some bullshit match.
I'm sure it'll involve Corbin. I'm sure he'll beg his forgiveness or something if he comes back. I think there's a 55-45 that JBL's done. and he's gone.
The only reason
But-
you would have him back is for Corbin to beat him up. But
Yeah.
I'll do the dollar bet. I don't
All right,
care.
there you go.
It's a toss up for sure.
Yeah.
Locked in.
Lock it in. Next up, we have an in-ring promo from Brock Lesnar. Everyone there was shocked to see that he was actually there. Because in the commercial break, like the tease was, oh, we're going to go over Brock Lesnar's Royal Rumble shit. And so like, I thought it was just going to be like, highlights from the Rumble, right?
Yeah.
But then he fucking comes out. Everyone was surprised.
Yeah.
With
And-
a feather in his cap.
Yeah.
That's a fashion choice.
Where were they?
I don't know.
Northern
Carolina?
California? Oh,
No,
North
that
Carolina?
Was, no,
Oh,
that was SmackDown.
SmackDown.
I don't remember
I don't know
where
where
it
they
was. But like, it was an odd promo. I mean, Brock in the ring by himself is always, a toss-up. But he just kept yelling, "Bobby who? Bobby Lashley. Bobby who? Bobby Lashley." And
didn't get
then
it. Yeah.
he's like, "I try to go hunting, and all I can think about is Bobby Lashley. I crawl into bed with my wife." And then everyone just starts laughing and cheering because they
Yeah.
remember that he's married to Sable.
Right.
And then he says, and 4 to 5 hours later,
After
all
they're
I can
done
think
fucking.
about is Bobby Lashley. So
Right.
some good improv by Brock there.
When I'm jerking off in the shower, all I can think about is Bobby Lashley.
When I come,
How old is Brock?
Bobby Lashley.
How old is Sable?
87.
50s.
Jeez.
Well, we saw her like 10 years ago when he was in the UFC, and she was
77.
She did not look good at all.
She looked a bit stale. 67.
Jesus.
So 8 years older than me.
What the fuck?
No. Sorry. That's the year she was born.
Yeah, okay. I was like
56.
67.
She's 55,
Oh,
56.
okay.
Yeah,
It's
sorry.
like, how the fuck could she be 67?
Sorry. You guys
She
are like,
was-
what the fuck?
She was 47 back in 2003. Holy shit.
Right.
Well, maybe.
She looked great.
Right.
Well, Lesnar's 45.
Yeah.
So she's got,
Right.
10
So
years
what
on
is
him.
she? She's
She-
56?
55 right now.
55.
56 this year.
Picked him up when he was 22.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
true.
like with him being around and you're always adding all these wives, Undertaker's wife, the Miz's wife, right? Like, why does she never show up?
Did you just see her 10 years ago? She looks like she got beaten with an ugly stick.
Oh, no.
It's
No,
bad.
it said there was something about a lawsuit.
Well, yeah, she sued Vince a long time ago, but that was even
Yeah,
before Brock returned.
Come on. They must have forgiven that
She
by
sued
now.
Vince for sexual harassment.
Oh, look, this is them. Oh, yeah. It's looking a little.
Yeah, but when was that?
Well, he's got the bun, so it's got to be somewhat recently,
In
right?
the past year or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she hasn't been around in a long time. I think she's done with it all.
Yeah,
Probably.
Finally, she finally became
Finally.
just a housewife, I guess, for Brock.
Surprised Brock hasn't, wrangled for her to be in the Hall of Fame.
I don't think she wants anything to do with it.
It could be.
You think that's
she's
what it
ne-
is?
Yeah.
Right.
Really? Your husband makes all his money in this company, and
She sued Vince for a reason.
yeah.
Right.
She clearly doesn't want to be around there.
That she can't talk about.
He put her in a house in the mountains. So, she must be fine. But it's not like, you never really see her anymore.
So maybe when he goes in, she'll go in, something like that.
No.
No, you think she's done? She's like, I don't
They're
give
going
a
to
fuck.
go in together,
Oh, I know that sex move.
Yeah.
do their Hall of Fame speeches together.
When he goes in, she'll go in.
So, anyways, Brock pulls out a multi-million-dollar contract for a match with Bobby Lashley for Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. Why
What
is
is
it worth
this?
money?
Yeah.
Explain that.
Well, they're trying to make it like a boxing thing,
Okay. This
Like-
isn't Saudi Mania. We
Yeah.
know what matches bring that kind of money.
It's kind of interesting, though. I mean, they're like Elimination Chamber. It's like a mini WrestleMania in a way.
Why?
Because the matches, Roman versus Sami,
Yeah.
2 chamber matches, Brock versus Lashley. What else? There's Edge and Beth
Mixed
versus
tag.
Judgment Day.
There's always that at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
That's
right.
true.
It's true.
It's
Yeah.
a mini WrestleMania over
Oh,
here.
yeah.
So Lashley comes out, but he's got a microphone in his hand.
No, 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 no.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
And he's like dressed like heel Lashley now.
Well, he sounds like heel Lashley too.
Yeah.
Take a listen.
I think things are going to be done into my terms right now, Brock. So I'm going to take this contract and I'm going to let my agent look at it. I'm going to let my manager look at it.
I'm gonna look my manager look at it. Then listen to that again.
Look at it. I'm going to let my manager look at it.
Okay.
I'm going to make my lawyer look at it.
No, 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 no.
And then I'll get back with you, Brock. I'll take it into consideration. Are you surprised, Brock?
What? Nope.
Are you surprised that Bobby who has one up on you?
Oh God.
And he pokes him in the nose.
Yeah.
Brock's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Yeah.
And he
But
goes.
why
through-
is Lashley all of a sudden acting like a heel?
Because Lesnar's too over, so they have
Well,
to.
and look, they've
Lashley's
been
a terrible face.
They've been teasing the Hurt Business stuff, and
Yeah.
there's more of it later. Like you saw MVP, basically propose to him a couple times, right?
Basically.
So
is
if
this a
they're-
Lashley win with the Hurt Business help?
That's what I'm thinking.
Chamber?
That's what I'm thinking.
Could be.
Ay, ay, ay.
But again, like, it just makes no sense for him to come out and just start acting like a douchebag again. It's like that's what MVP's for. Like, so I don't know, but whatever. So Lashley, like an idiot, turns his back. So Brock gives him an F5.
Yeah.
And he lays the contract on Lashley's chest. The fans chant one more time. So Brock picks up Lashley and gives him another F5.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
like this, like, I do what the crowd tells me to, Brock.
He's always done
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, yeah, when he was a face for sure. Remember at SummerSlam, they were like, "Flip that ring," and he's like, "All right." He went
Yeah,
to go get
sure.
a tractor.
Get a tractor. Get a.
They're lucky. I brought one with me. I rode here in the tractor.
Next up, we have Candice LeRae versus Mia Yim versus Carmella versus Piper Niven.
No.
Final spot for Elimination Chamber. Backstage before the match, Johnny wished Candice good luck, and then Dexter drew her a picture of all of them together, but with someone watching them. And Candice says, "Is that Nikki?" And then we see Nikki Cross watching them. She's been watching Candice for like a month now.
Right.
But
What's going
Candice
on?
has never noticed. Only Dexter has. Mm-hmm. And then
Weird recognized weird.
Nikki runs away laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they going with this? Oh, I know. No ways.
So Carmella came out looking more like her original gimmick.
Right.
Like when she first, the trash talking, the princess of Staten Island. But then she also had the Lita half thong thing going.
The whale tail.
Yes,
So that
she
was
did.
pretty fantastic,
Yes.
right? I mean, that was, I like that a lot.
I busted.
Candice hit a beautiful lion salt on Piper, but Mia broke up the pin. But in the end, Niven hit Candice with the cannonball in the corner. And then Carmella kicked Niven out of the ring and pinned Candice to get the final spot in the chamber. Carmella.
Yeah.
Chamber.
Returning Carmella.
Chamber match.
Yeah.
She's in the chamber match.
I kind of
Sure.
like our chances.
Oh, really?
Sure.
Yeah, lock it in now.
Lock it in.
Yeah.
Locked in.
Get Joe a sheet.
So then backstage, Piper pushes Candice into some crates and blames her for her loss. It's like, well, you could blame the one who won.
Yeah, it's
Carmella
true.
kicked you out of the ring.
Yeah, sorry,
Stupid
someone
ass.
kicked you in the face. That wasn't me.
And then Mia comes to Candice's defense, and Piper threatens both of them if they get in her way again. Whatever.
Okay, who
Yeah.
cares?
Whatever.
Yawn.
Next up, we have Alpha Academy versus Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander with MVP in their corner. They showed him talking to them backstage earlier in the show. And Cedric beat Chad Gable with the lumbar check, and then MVP raised their arms in victory.
Okay.
So they lose to the
Whoever.
yeah. And now they won.
They lost to the Street
Profits.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And you thought, oh, cool. But
Yeah.
they're clearly not doing that.
No.
As Montez
That's
is
a
going
shame.
a different direction.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Because the
So,
Street Profits are like,
nothing. They're nothing right
the fans still like them. No one
Right.
cares about Shelton or Cedric.
No.
They really should have made that swap.
Yeah.
now. Right.
And I'm hoping that they're still swerving us, but I don't think that Eric's fantasy booking is going to turn out the way we want it to,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Sad face.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess Hurt Business is getting back together. Next up, Kathy Kelly interviews The Miz backstage. He complains about Rick Boogs messing up his suit last week. So Boogs walks out of Pierce's office, and Miz bitches that Pierce is lazy, but little does he know Pierce is watching him the whole time. So Pierce tells Miz, you're going to have a rematch against Boogs next week. And then Boogs gets so excited that he starts jerking off right in front of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, I thought it was a
He
family
has some
show.
like stretchy thing, and he's like, "Oh yeah."
And then I think they stole a clip from our soundboard.
No. He sounds just like Andrew.
So
Yeah, he
weird.
does.
When Andrew's coming.
Yeah.
God. Never.
You did it.
Nah, you did it.
I came? No.
Yes.
You both did it.
So next up, we have Chelsea Green coming out to have a match with a surprise, opponent. I thought maybe this is where Nia Jax comes back or something, but
Right.
it was Asuka, and you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it was Asuka from the beginning
Jesus.
because she has new shitty music.
This is bullshit. Stupid, stupid,
sorry.
stupid, 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 stupid.
They were the suckiest bunch of sucks that ever sucked.
Yeah.
Jesus!
Yeah.
Go on.
So I did notice at the Rumble that her music did sound different. And I was like, oh, maybe it's just because like there was...
No, I don't think.
I didn't
speaker
notice it at the
fucked
Rumble
up.
because everyone was cheering.
Right,
And the
right.
reveal for her was such a big deal.
Right. But it seemed
She
like
had one of
slower.
the best. She had one of the best songs. Okay, well, now you just made it sound like shit.
What is this? Fred
The
Flintstone?
fuck is that? I just said she has one of the best songs.
Yeah.
One of the best songs. The fuck?
Sounds
fuck was
amazing.
that?
That sounded great.
She had one of the
All right,
best
you
songs.
do it.
I wasn't trying to. That's not the point.
It just goes, Chairman.
So easy to condemn, so hard to create.
And blows my way.
To bulge my way.
Yeah.
There's a new theme and an old theme.
Okay.
No, we can't play it.
No,
No?
We'll get.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Got it.
Taken off. Sorry, you cannot monetize this video, jackass.
Yeah.
But no, her new music sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks balls. It's a real shame. Someone needs to find whoever the fucking CFO money guys are. They need to find them. All right. Jesus Christ.
I'll pay them.
Yeah, really.
You have 3 money.
Yeah.
Or just, can we get one of these guys?
Right.
Jesus.
Can we get the C?
Can we get the money? Can we get the FO?
Yeah, we can totally get the FO.
Right. Of course, those guys are just laying around, but it's the C that matters.
We'll get to news later, but I'm actually looking forward to WWE selling as soon as possible so that maybe they can get, like, whoever buys them maybe cares about entrance music.
Sure.
Hire someone to make some good entrance music.
Right. But I mean, like, it's not enough difference for them to go, this is a new song. It's like almost like too similar.
Right.
I'm telling you, I don't think it's the CFO thing. I think someone in the back is going, this is a good idea. And it's like, no, it's not.
I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me.
Shawn Michaels, same entrance music. Stone Cold, same entrance
Well, it's not CFO money. They didn't have the same deal with them. You know? And also CFO money broke up, so that could also be a part of it.
Sure.
Look, I think it's just they're trying to save as much money as, that's why they've done all those budget cuts, right?
Right.
They're saving as much money as they can. We don't want to pay CFO money to use their songs anymore.
Yeah.
So we change them up enough.
That's why they've all, like, almost all of them have changed.
Yeah.
All changed. They're all shit.
They're
just
like,
trying
hey, we're getting back together and going on tour. They're just playing all your favorite wrestling themes.
Yeah, exactly. It's all budget cuts because they're selling the company.
Right.
And we'll talk more about that in news.
Oh, you want to buy it for $1.29?
It does say CFO next to it on iTunes.
Go to press on the artist.
Well, it says CFO.
I know.
Like click on that?
Yeah. See what else
All of the
Jesus Christ.
Every song ever.
Any song that was really good in the past 10 years.
Yeah.
Rollins, we'll never hear that again.
No.
Oh my God.
I wonder if they did Owens.
What about
Owens? They did do Owens.
Yeah, so his will be changed eventually.
Oh my God. Like their contract will run out or something?
Yeah.
Holy
That's what's been
shit.
happening with all these songs.
Shinsuke's.
Wow. Yeah, well, he just hasn't been there.
Right.
Rhodes will
Balor's,
probably be
everybody.
going soon.
Yeah.
Well, they already changed Balor's.
And they all suck.
Well, right.
All the new ones suck.
Oh, I missed that Sami Zayn one.
We're never going to hear that anymore?
What's weird is the Johnny Gargano one is like the same lyrics, but it's just sung by a guy now instead of a woman.
It's Vince.
Yeah.
So
That's Rebel Heart. That's Rebel Heart. Yes. You fucking mark. You fucking mark.
You fucking Mark.
We need that to be on the soundboard, the
Yeah,
song
that's true.
too, like both of them.
Right.
all right, so back to Chelsea Green versus Asuka. Asuka sees Raquel Rodriguez standing ringside.
Oh.
And Chelsea attacks her from behind. Then all of a sudden, Liv Morgan, Natalya, Nikki Cross, and Carmella also show up
Sure.
because
Why not?
they're all in the chamber.
Wait, is this a qualifying match?
No.
No.
Oh, so who cares? Why are they there?
So Green just starts yelling at all of them, allowing Asuka to recover and kick her ass, and Asuka makes Chelsea tap to her new submission.
Yeah.
After the match, Bianca Belair comes out and wishes everyone good luck in the chamber and says, whoever walks out, I'll see you at WrestleMania.
Okay.
And then, like, they were all just, like, standing there, and Liv's, like, laughing. It's like, what are you laughing about?
Right.
Early returns. Who's winning this? Raquel?
It's got to be Raquel.
But does she beat Belair? I don't know.
I don't
They haven't really like.
I don't really care.
face-
Probably not.
I think it might be Asuka and they push her as a heel.
Yeah, maybe that's probably more likely. Actually.
Well, next week they're doing a 6-woman tag with all the women in the chamber.
Oh, of
And now
course.
Asuka's on the bad team.
Asuka's on the heel side,
Yeah.
but
Well, yeah.
she's not heel. She's not heel at all. In fact, she's probably the biggest babyface woman right now. Like right now.
Yeah.
She's heel. She's supposed to be heel, but we won't allow it.
Exactly.
Spit in my face, Asuka.
Right. Spit that goose shit at me.
Oh boy.
Spit in my mouth.
Next up, we have an in-ring promo from Cody Rhodes. So, what do you guys want to talk about? Cut that shit out.
All right.
I'm getting sick of it. Just give me Sami Zayn already.
He didn't say it like that.
Yes, he fucking did. So, what do you guys want to talk about? It's stupid. Like, I guess this is Cody's. Let me tell you something, brother. Dude. dude.
Which that even sucks. You know, I love
Clam
Hogan.
sauce, dude.
So what do you guys want to talk about, brother?
Hogan watches him go, hey, yo, over
Right.
and over. He's like, oh, I got something. No, you don't. Stop.
I hate it so much.
Yeah.
Just drop it, Cody. It's
Drop
not.
it.
It's not cool. It's not good. Come up with something else.
Yeah.
So the crowd starts chanting Sami, just like they did on SmackDown. And Cody says, well, Roman Reigns is the current champion because he's putting his titles on the line against the man who has all the momentum, and that's Sami Zayn. And it looks like at WrestleMania, I'll be facing Sami Zayn. He actually said that.
That's fun.
And he wishes Sami the best of luck.
Yeah.
Then Paul Heyman, the devil himself, walks out,
Holy shit.
congratulates Cody on winning the Rumble. He did the same thing to Roman Reigns back in 2015.
Right.
Yeah.
He's like, Roman Reigns, congratulations. He
You
shakes
are
his
amazing.
hand.
I love you. You're the best. Yeah, very similar.
But Brock
You would beat
Lesnar is going to
any
eat
other
your
man in
dick.
history. Yeah. So Cody tells Heyman, I respect you. And this was great because this was obviously a true story.
it got really real.
He says, I respect you because once upon a time, my family fell on hard times. He's like, hard times became more than a promo. And you called my father and you paid my father very well to be on ECW. So thank you very much. And Heyman gets emotional.
Yeah.
He's like, wow, you got me there. I was planning on doing something else out here, but you know. So he got a little emotional. That was good. And then Heyman says, NXT is just down the street. And that's where your father, Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, trained and prepped Seth Rollins. Your father, Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, trained and prepped Becky Lynch.
And now
And
they're
he
married.
gives a few more examples.
Kevin Owens, he said.
Yeah. And then he finally says, your father trained the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. But you know who your father didn't prep? Cody Rhodes.
Wow. Yeah.
He wanted you, he wanted you to be your own man, blah, 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 blah. And then he finally tells Cody, because you know it's coming, because you know who Paul Heyman is.
Correct,
You know
correct.
who his character is. He doesn't ever change, but you know it's coming. And then he finally, like, Cody's all like, oh, wow, this is great. And then he says, before your father died, he told me that you were his favorite son. And Cody's like, oh, that's nice of you.
And Goldust.
That's
What
great.
the fuck?
But Roman Reigns was the son he always wanted.
Holy shit.
That's a lot.
I mean, for God's sakes, I came.
Yeah. Fear boner for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We're waiting for it. Holy shit. So Cody walks up to Heyman and he starts pissing his pants. And Cody tells Heyman, I'm just trying to win a wrestling championship. But you want to make it personal. But you're not going to pay for it. Your boy Roman Reigns is. And I'm going to take those titles personally.
Yeah. And then Paul was like, hey, Roman, did you see me put Cody in his place on Raw? Roman's
Yeah.
like,
I don't watch Raw.
Yeah,
fuck
unfortunately.
Shit. But it, once
oh,
again,
it's so good, too.
leave it to Heyman to build the WrestleMania match.
Of course.
That's his job.
That's what he does best.
That's his job.
Yeah.
He goes, Roman, piece of cake. And Roman goes, yeah, if your goal is to piss him off.
That's just Paul Heyman's job. He sells a match better than anyone
He's
in
a great
the
promoter.
business.
Yeah. Yep.
Fuck. Even when it's like, oh, Roman Reigns versus Lesnar again, Paul Heyman's the only one that was interesting about
Yeah.
that, like selling this match again. Like,
Look, if ECW had better TV time and, like non-white trash performers,
Right.
they would have went a long way.
Sure.
They would have been right there with WCW.
Right.
I mean, ECW is just that's what AEW is now.
Pretty much.
AEW is just a combination of WCW and ECW. It's a botch fest.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's just chaos.
They were the first to go rated R with all their stuff,
AEW is chaos except for one bright light, the best talker in the business,
Yeah,
MJF.
true. Well, I mean,
God, imagine like an MJF Paul Heyman. Like,
I mean,
segment.
you think about when Stone Cold was in ECW cutting those promos.
Yeah, he was there for like a hot minute, but
Yeah, and that's what MJF's going to do. He's going to be there for a hot minute.
well, he's been there years now. I'm just
right.
Stone Cold was literally at ACW for like 2 weeks. Like he never even really wrestled. I don't think.
Yeah.
He just cut a couple promos and then signed with WWE.
Look, the way things are going, I give MJF 2 years.
Well, the bidding war.
The bidding war of 2024 is what he constantly brings up, and no one knows if that's real or not. But
Correct. I'm hoping.
And again, you know his goal. Just like Cody, he built a company and left.
Right.
Yeah.
Just so he can main event WrestleMania. You know MJF wants to do that. It's everyone's goal.
I mean, you would, yeah, like, even if you are the best wrestler, you got to go to the bigger company.
Yeah.
Right.
To become the bigger star.
And WCW didn't become, I mean, AEW didn't really become what they thought it would. It's always going to be second fiddle. It hasn't, it's been years, and it hasn't like, oh my God. For a minute it was, but like you said, they haven't really pushed it the way they should have.
That's because it's just Tony Khan's indie wet dream every
Right,
week.
right.
That's the problem there. But all right, next up we have Montez Ford versus Elias for the final spot in the chamber with Austin Theory on commentary. They showed Theory showing up earlier in a Lamborghini, and it was like, but this is supposed to be for someone cool. Like, even if they are a heel,
Right.
like showing up in a Lamborghini, but it's Austin Theory. Oh, he sucks.
Totally makes that car uncool.
Nothing you do. Yeah, he made
Yeah.
that Lamborghini look like shit.
Right.
So
Might as well have
Elias,
done a Ford fucking Pinto.
Elias hits Ford with an attitude adjustment.
That was great.
Okay, sure. Ford does his awesome flip over the ring post, and then
So amazing.
he hits the frog splash for the win.
For the win.
Yeah,
He's going to the chamber.
he is.
Unfortunately, I feel like he's only going to be there for spots.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be winning it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After the match, Theory stands on the announce table and holds up the United States Championship, but then Seth Rollins runs up and trips him, and then gives him a curb stomp.
Right.
And
It will be nice to see Ford being able to showcase himself as a singles wrestler.
I can't wait to see him jump off the top of the fucking
Right.
chamber.
Frog splash off the pod.
Oh my God.
Sure.
A la RVD.
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
So-
yes.
Yeah, Seth Rollins just showed up for 30 seconds. All right, goodbye.
Where's
Right,
chamber?
yeah.
Where's the chamber? at?
Montreal.
Oh, right, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Canada.
I have a passport.
Canada.
I think.
I have a passport.
I have a passport.
Oh.
Really?
If I believed for a second that Sami was winning this fucking thing, then I could probably be convinced into going.
It just, the match is like chamber.
Sammy might win.
Oh my God, really?
Right, MJF.
I've already looked at flights. I've already got a hotel booked.
Fucking Mark!
Of course.
Yeah, but it would be cool to see the chamber because those things are better in person.
They are.
Like when we watched the North American Championship ladder match,
Right.
like we were like,
I mean, we saw
Holy shit.
We saw probably one of the greatest things ever in the chamber.
That's right.
When Liv
oh,
put a chain between her butt cheeks.
And then also Mandy Rose, when she was down, her ass was facing us.
Yeah.
yeah,
So that was not bad at all.
Yeah.
that's right. It was here.
Finally, for the main event, we have Bayley versus Becky Lynch in the steel cage match that they promised a couple weeks ago.
Sure.
Some old man had a "Marry Me Bayley" sign.
Gross.
That Bayley ripped up.
Good.
This guy had to have been 60 years old.
Good for her.
Well,
She ripped it up. Seemed like it might have been some sort of planned thing, but I don't know.
that was her dad.
Oh, God. So Bayley hit the elbow drop off the top rope. Becky hit a leg drop off the top while Bayley was hanging over the top rope. Bayley hit the Bayley to belly off the top.
Yep.
Then Bayley climbs to the top of the cage, but Becky meets her up there and puts Bayley in the disarmor. So Bayley falls back into the ring, and then Io meets Becky to the top of the cage and kicks her back in the ring. And then Dakota Kai gives Bayley a crutch because she's still selling her injury from last week when Becky beat the shit out of her. And then Bayley hits Becky with a crutch, but then the music hits. And earlier in the night, Becky says, "I still have one card to play."
Yeah, who knew it was this?
And it's Lita.
Right.
Kind
Kind of random.
We
huh?
should have known with Carmella's outfit earlier in the show.
Oh. Foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing as well.
So Lita throws Io off the cage. She grabs Dakota's other crutch, hits Io with it, and then gives her a twist of fate. Bayley tries to leave through the door, but Lita slams it in her face very lightly.
yeah.
And then Becky hits the manhandle slam for the win.
Yeah.
So it was a cool moment for Lita. I'm guessing she got paid twice
Pardon?
because this was probably the plan for Raw 30, right? Why else would Lita be there? Like maybe Lita was at Raw 30 and that was supposed, because of all the legends and everything. So she might have gotten paid twice. Like, hey, sorry, we had to cut it. Well, let's do it again
Yeah.
in 2 weeks.
Right.
Good for her.
But does this lead, is this just
To
like
anything?
Yeah.
I would say no.
Oh, bummer. Summer.
Look, well, here's
It's a one-time thing, though.
Let's talk about this for a minute.
Lita Bailey at Mania.
Charlotte versus Rhea at WrestleMania. Bianca versus whoever wins this chamber.
Probably Asuka.
What does Becky do?
What does
at
Bayley do?
WrestleMania? What does Bayley do at WrestleMania? Maybe it is a tag team. Maybe
2
it's
on 3.
Becky and
Lita.
Oh my God!
Lita,
What if it was like Becky,
Trish.
Lita, and Trish
Yeah.
versus Damage Control?
I don't think you need 3. I think you could do 2 on 3.
Shut up! Hey, shut up!
like,
3 on 3.
What was that? Evolution
shut your
versus Rock and Sock. Wasn't that 2 on 3?
It was.
Yeah.
Sure. It's got to be something like that, right? Because obviously Becky has to have a match. I mean, Bayley's fine, everything, but she's not the star that Becky is. Becky can't not have a match at WrestleMania.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
And she's too big to win some stupid battle royal. They didn't even do those battle royals last year, right?
I don't think
No,
so.
we didn't have those battle royals.
Is there another pay-per-view between?
No.
That's it, right? There won't be one in March, in the month of
Right.
March?
No.
Correct.
Yeah.
Unless a Saudi show springs up, because those you have
never
like
know.
a week
That's
notice.
Right.
Those are always yeah, that's true. And they're usually around February and March.
Hey, Vince. Hey, what's going on, man? Hey, we had this billion we found buried, and we just wanted to give it to you. Show in a week?
I did some laundry and I found this billion.
By the way, you
so
know,
next week,
We hit oil again. Yes, yawn. But listen.
Yeah. Sorry we paid all the dirt sheets to report that we bought the company.
Yeah.
But can we still buy the company? Please.
Oh, my God.
How much more money do you need?
That's the
You
question.
piece of shit. And Vince is like, speak for yourself. Good one.
Yeah.
Would you like to live in our prison? All right, let's give awards. Who'd you have for worst dressed?
I had Brock with the feather in his cap. He called it macaroni.
Okay.
Yeah, well, now he's coming to kill you, stupid. Cool. I got Sheamus, and even if he comes after me, he'll slip and fall, and I'll be like, yeah, worst dressed.
Yeah, Sheamus for the shoes.
what are you gonna do about it, bitch?
Best dressed?
Carmella.
Yeah.
That
I mean,
whale
Carmella
tail.
was great, but I also got...
But Selena Vega was at the show, so I gotta do it. I gotta put her as my best.
worst acting?
I guess there's big.
No, okay.
Me for just saying that.
I'm gonna have Eric slam off.
First of all, yeah, Carmella showed the thong, but Vega actually showed her ass. Her ass cheeks were out there on SmackDown. She was cosplaying as Wednesday Addams.
That's weird.
Okay.
Yeah, but she's an adult.
All right.
So was Wednesday, but
Worst acting?
Priest.
Priest or Lashley? Such a toss-up.
Priest.
We'll go Priest. Sweep.
Best acting?
I had Roman.
I had Heyman.
Yeah, I had him.
Heyman was great. I really, really, really loved
Roman was great.
what Roman did, though.
Roman was great.
Worst comment?
I'm gonna look at my manager. Look at it.
I'm gonna watch my manager look at it.
The money, sorry.
Yeah, I had Priest.
Okay.
Thinking he's going to be in the Money in the Bank match.
The money in the chamber.
Yeah.
Best comment?
Roman
I mean-
was always the son he wanted.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oof. Hit me in the field.
Yeah. Worst match?
The women's chamber qualifier on SmackDown.
The fatal four-way. Yeah.
I had Charlotte Sonya because we've seen it so many times. My slow-mo was the fatal four-way on SmackDown.
My slow-mo was the Brutes versus the Vikings.
My slow-mo was Corbin Loomis.
Yeah.
Lot of
Best
slow.
match?
Cage match.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sweep it.
Worst move?
Sheamus slipping and sliding.
That was it. Not that.
Whoops, fella.
You know someone on that TikTok's like,
No, he was just trying to headbutt his dick. That was the easiest way to do it.
How could you hate Sheamus? You did it on purpose.
Yeah. Best move?
for jumping over the ring post.
I had Sami spear and Roman.
That was good.
I
It
had
was a
Edge.
great spear.
It was a great
I mean,
spear.
he just went for it.
Right.
Roman sold it great.
Yeah.
I had Edge slapping Beth's ass as he ran past her when they came out. It's about
Yeah.
as great as ours we get these days.
Well, fans have been like tweeting pictures of him constantly grabbing her ass anytime they're out there.
Oh, yeah.
So now he's making it super
That's his
obvious.
gimmick.
It's a great
That's
ass.
his gimmick now.
Like when he was doing his end.
Yeah. Worst moment or segment?
Hey, you guys like NASCAR?
NASCAR.
Nope.
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
NASCAR in.
My driver's gonna win. My driver's gonna win. You're a slut. You're a slut.
We're all sluts.
Best moment or segment?
Sami and Roman.
I went Paul. Paul and Cody.
Paul and Cody.
Both
my
were
best
amazing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm going Sami and Roman just because
That's right.
I love Sami so much right now.
Yeah.
I love you.
And he's never gonna be more over than
Ever.
right now.
Ever again.
And it's a shame because this is the time to pull the trigger, and they're not going to pull it, and then it's going to be too late.
Right.
And then he's going to be Elias in a couple years. God, I hope not. All right, that's all for awards. Now it's time for some breaking news. WWE CEO Nick Khan was a guest on CNBC's Squawk on the Street last Friday. And he gave a timetable for the potential sale of WWE.
Oh, boy.
Khan said, quick. Sorry, I'm not trying to be obtuse in saying that. I think it's going to be a fast process, maybe 3 months.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Khan also said that Vince McMahon is open to a deal where he would no longer be involved in the company. A lot of people think that he's just bullshitting there.
Yeah.
And Vince wants to sell the company but also be in control. But he also said he's 77, so there's that too.
Right.
Sure.
While you're on the topic of Nick Khan,
Yeah.
he also said he wants to monetize the ring assets, like the ring apron, the turnbuckles, the mats, like what they do in UFC.
Well, they did.
Yeah.
At Royal Rumble, Mountain Dew was the fucking logo was in the middle of the ring.
Right, yeah.
So yeah, we'll go right into this. Actually, goes right into this. So WWE reported $1.3 billion in revenue for 2022, beating the record they set in 2021, which was $1 billion.
Okay.
So now it's $1.3 billion.
Are they still including this year's TV revenue in that?
Yeah, of course.
So, like, when those deals are gone,
Yeah.
it's going to sink.
Well, unless they'll get new deals, right? They probably won't be as big, but they'll still be big.
Will they?
Yeah.
These ratings are bad.
They're not. Yeah, no. They might be half.
Who's going to give hundreds of millions for this?
Well,
Who?
if it's half the ratings, then what? You would half the money? It's
No, I
still-
think they way overpaid for these ratings.
Sure.
I would say a third of the money at best.
still a lot.
Yeah.
Still a lot.
But I think they won't clear a billion.
Both were $1 billion deals for 5 years.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So yeah. The Hollywood Reporter says WWE will make $14 to $15 million in sponsorships for WrestleMania. Sponsors include Pepsi, Take-Two, Snickers, and Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I fucking love Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Haven't had it in a while.
They also said that there will be a sponsored match, like they did at the Rumble with Mountain Dew.
fuck
So
me.
a Cinnamon Toast Crunch match.
Oh!
Eric's excited.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Piece of
I mean, for God's sakes, I came. Cinnamon.
Again,
Pepsi match.
if you're not going to hand out the product to the fans, who gives a shit?
That's
Yeah.
true.
God.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah, why weren't they just giving bottles of Mountain Dew out?
I don't understand. We were thirsty.
Yeah, like a
Thirsty. Why didn't we sell any sodas during the Rumble?
Yeah, right.
Well, they
Remember,
gave a free one everywhere.
remember Fandango when he replaced Summer Rae with what was her name? Who did he replace Summer Rae with? Layla.
Yeah.
And he smells her and he goes, she smells like cinnamon toast crunch.
Yes.
It's the funniest thing
Those
he ever
guys were
said.
good. Those guys were
Yeah,
funny.
they were great.
It was
When
funny.
they were the detectives and the...
Yeah,
they were good.
They had a good little run.
Yeah.
Then also last week, Hacksaw Jim Duggan announced that Leaping Lanny Poffo passed away at the age of 68.
Yeah.
Only Dave Meltzer's the only one reporting the cause. He said it was due to heart failure.
Yeah.
So maybe he contacted Jim Duggan or something, but yeah, Lanny Poffo. gone at 68.
R.I.P.
No more
R.I.P.
weird videos that we watch of him online.
Well, you can still watch them, but
Yeah.
they're
Well,
not
no new ones. Yeah.
Anything else for news?
Why don't you
I
take
have-
yours because I got a few.
Yeah. So I guess Jerry Lawler had either a stroke or a blood blockage
Oh,
yesterday. And he had to be rushed to the hospital and had surgery.
Yikes.
And the latest update is he's experiencing paralysis on his right side.
Oh, shit.
God.
Latest news reported that he's regained partial use of his arm, but his speech has been affected. Damn,
Wow.
that's crazy. And then
Just like Jim Ross.
Yeah, well, go ahead, you go. I have another one.
Oh, I've got like 5-6 things. So just do
the-
yours.
You have the Jey Uso thing.
No.
So apparently Jey Uso can't travel to Quebec because of his DUI.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
They-
So,
yeah, I
they
don't
have-
think either can.
Yeah.
But Jimmy, no, you're right. Jimmy went to Canada for something. He got like some, like one-time thing for Winnipeg last year. But there's still a chance that either one of them can go. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
It'd just be solo
Right.
helping
Yeah,
Roman.
I mean, that's funny because we've heard before that they can't leave the country, yet they're on the Saudi. They go to Saudi.
They don't care.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Well, the U.S. But it would be the U.S. that cares. I think
Well,
that's the
I'm
part
sure
of
you
the
can-
deal.
You
Right.
can rub, yeah.
So, what else?
All right, so they announced some new WWE Funkos. So they've got a new Bianca Belair with the little shorts, so the pants. A Ricky the Dragon Steamboat in his WrestleMania outfit, where he like blew the fire. We've got a Rhea Ripley.
Really?
Ooh.
Ricky the
She's
Dragon?
making her Funko debut.
That's a hot pop.
Yeah. Cody's going to be making his Funko debut soon.
He doesn't have a Funko yet?
Not for WWE.
But he has an AEW one?
No,
No.
AEW
I
doesn't
think
do
he-
pops because WWE told
I
him not
think
to.
they did a New Japan one.
No,
I
but they don't do
remember.
AEW pops
No, they
because
don't.
of WWE's deal.
Yeah. They're also doing Rocky
Who
Maivia.
would want a Rocky Maivia pop?
No, The
Yeah.
Rock made them do it. I want this.
Absolutely. His debut.
Why would he like Rocky Maivia? He hated it.
Yeah.
Horrible.
I like the afro. They've also got 2 new $1 Million
My
Man
God,
ones.
how many $1 Million Man ones do we need?
So
There's
stupid.
just one other with a variant.
Why
so
would you
this
need
one
more?
That's too
has the
weird.
$1 Million title, and then there's one with the green suit.
What's happening here?
This money flying away.
Okay.
He's just the dollar man now.
They should have
Also-
one where he pays a man $100 to suck on his toe
That's RVD.
and have him
That's,
bling.
that's Joe Pisano.
Well, yeah.
They should make
Yeah.
the pop where he kicks the basketball away from the kid.
Also, they have these for WrestleMania 1. Joe may want these for his office. They've got like a Mr. T with the poster in the background. Same with Hogan with the poster.
Yeah,
in the
those
I already
are
have these there.
those are ones that you're not even supposed to open.
Right, yeah.
Like you're not even. It's not even possible
Right.
to open those.
Oh,
Like,
really?
unless you rip it up.
You have to like destroy the box
Yeah.
entirely. Like I was gonna get like they finally released like a normal Venom pop because all the Venom pops that have come out have all been like it's half Eddie, I just want a Venom pop. And I was like, oh, they finally are coming out with a Venom pop, but it's one of those boxes that you have to destroy and then
Oh, the
and I'm like,
Lethal Protector
Yeah, so I didn't
comic
get
cover.
it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
did you see what Mom and Dad got me for Christmas?
What?
You didn't see?
I don't remember.
So they got me a Optimus Prime action
Okay.
figure, and they said this isn't something that you can buy now. Like this is an old one.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, do I have to leave this in the box?
Yes.
I looked on the back, and it was like copyright like 2015. So I was like, all right, so it's not like
Oh, okay.
original because
Yeah,
that would
yeah.
have been like 85, 86.
So maybe it's like a re-release.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I opened it. and put
They've
it on
done
my
that.
wall.
They've done
They
that
also got
before.
me a Led Zeppelin shirt, and Mom was like, "I know you love them." I was like, "Yeah, I sure do." I mean, I don't hate, but I'm not like a big Led Zeppelin fan.
Name 3 songs.
No, I can't.
That's on TikTok right now. Yeah. No.
Yeah. All right, a few other things I got.
All
lot of
right.
news, lot of
Don't
news.
complain when we go over. What?
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 No, we'll just cut questions.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So Booker T spoke out on his Rumble appearance with Gunther. He said, I see people, like stupid people, saying Booker got jobbed out. Let me just say this. I want to say this publicly just so everyone can hear. This is the moment. No. I would rather be jobbed out by Gunther than Gunther be jobbed out by me any day of
He's in
the
his
week.
50s. He's not. I mean, that's
Right,
what
but like
legends'
how many
jobs
legends
are.
come back and have these spots and like they eliminate an up and comer? They're like, I still got it.
So
Yeah,
you
but
wanted
he's
that
done
to
this
happen?
before.
No, I didn't want that.
Yeah, that's the-
I'm
right.
agreeing exactly with what he says.
So-
Well,
Why?
he's trolling like idiots. You know.
yeah, sure. Also, Cruise of Jericho is going on. They debuted the Oceanic Championship with a little tournament, and Matt Cardona won that tournament.
He wins all the indie titles.
So he is the Oceanic champion.
Great.
Did you see
King of the Ocean.
Jerichosen?
Yeah,
Oh
great.
my God.
Jericho Hausen? Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Danhausen and his Dadhausen?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Also on Twitter, MJF was defending Zachary Wentz, formerly known as Nash Carter.
Nash Carter.
In NXT, part of MSK.
MSK.
He said,
MSK.
part 1, everyone's afraid of talking honestly, so I will. Zachary Wentz isn't an anti-Semite. I lived with him. The fact that he's not on TV right now because of a girl who got caught lying about abuse, couldn't handle a breakup, and posted a photo of him doing something in jest is wild.
Well, so this was from like last year when he got fired because she posted a photo of him dressed as Hitler.
Yes.
Or like he did a Hitler mustache and then did the Nazi salute, and that's why he got fired.
Yes.
So he's bringing that up.
He got fired for something like he dressed up as Halloween like a few years ago or something.
It was something like that.
Hitler now you can't even dress like if you could
Not
be
even Hitler?
But I'm saying like you could be
I mean, that's
like
probably the last guy you should
you
dress
could be
up as.
Satan You could be a pirate.
He's not real.
Who
Not
like
real.
pirates were real.
But yeah,
Who
a
raped and
specific
pillaged.
pirate.
Well, I know. I'm not saying I want to be Hitler. I just think it's the oversensitivity.
Okay,
of
Joe, we
America.
get it. You want to be Hitler for Halloween.
It's so oversensitive, though. It's so stupid.
fucking losers can't even walk around as Hitler anymore.
What is this country coming to?
I know.
I have a swastika shirt. I can't even wear it anymore.
That's a joke. No, you mean like it's a joke. It's a joke.
Also, I saw this. I don't know how recent it is, but I think we have a sound clip of Stone Cold from Twitter.
Cornette should be in WWE's Hall of Fame.
With the Midnight Express.
I didn't see that part.
Oh.
Midnight Express and Cornette should be in WWE Hall of Fame.
And The Rock actually took to that and said, I co-signed this from the Rattlesnake, my favorite era in wrestling, Cornette, and Midnight.
Midnight Express?
Speaking
what
of
do they do?
fucking Mark, Stone Cold and The Rock, thinking that the Hall of Fame is real.
I know. Jeez. What, do we?
Although with Triple H is really running things, then they probably have a shot at going in now rather than like Regis Philbin and Kid Rock and
Sure.
all that other bullshit.
I was going to say, what did the Midnight Express do in WWE? But yeah.
Yeah.
Drew Carey didn't do much.
That's
Yeah,
true.
WWE just acts more like a wrestling Hall of Fame at the end of the day. But
The last thing I have is apparently someone who works for Detroit News broke into WWE's headquarters.
Holy shit.
And found out that SummerSlam is going to be in Ford Field in Detroit on Saturday, August 5th. Because they broke the story, not WWE.
right,
Detroit News first announced it.
well, that's what always happens. WWE outsources their news.
I know. I was just trying to make it funny.
I was like, wait, is this real?
Yeah. Someone broke
This is
into
during
WWE.
news. This is news there.
Some Detroit reporter. He's like, I'm gonna get the scoop.
I guess it's okay to do fake news now.
Yeah.
Now
Ford
we do
Field
fake
is the
news.
Lions, right?
Correct.
So it's a stadium. It's a football stadium.
Football
show.
stadium. So yeah, Detroit, Saturday, August 5th.
We'll see if they tarp off half the stadium like they've been doing with these shows.
So I'm gonna try to go.
Have fun.
I went to Detroit. I liked it.
Yeah. Hopefully you'll have a good time.
Yeah.
I like it.
Josh said in our group, he's like, I got a little Detroit in my blood. I'm like, it's all that fucking Little Caesars you eat.
Wow.
Nice. Good one.
Yeah. So
All right. Thank you for that 30-minute news segment.
hey, I don't get to do it often, but when I do, I go forever.
Okay, well, now let's get to rumors.
Oh, wow.
All right, 30 more minutes.
Rumors! Kevin Owens wins back the Universal title?
Maybe.
Balor Club to finally get a second member?
Too sweet.
Brock Lesnar willingly works a full schedule?
No chance.
Next year's WrestleMania will be in Saudi Arabia?
Confirmed.
So Dave Meltzer says there are those within WWE who think that Sami Zayn should be the one to defeat Roman Reigns. Woo!
Can't
But
argue that.
Triple H is not one of those people. And I'm sure Vince McMahon isn't either.
Yeah.
Also, Dave Meltzer says Stone Cold Steve Austin turned down WWE's offers of having a match at WrestleMania. So it looks like it's not happening. Although it's not like they knew it was happening last year either. But however, WrestleNomics, Brandon Thurston says Austin will be the star of a new A&E series that will start in April.
To do what? Another like, we're going to go with my friends and fuck around.
Maybe.
I might murder someone.
Well, you know, A&E has all the WWE shows now. So
Right, yeah.
Hopefully it's something
Top
interesting.
dollar's too busy botching, so
Exactly.
someone else has to find the hidden treasure.
Right.
Also, Fightful reported that Vince McMahon wasn't at the Royal Rumble and had no creative input on the show.
Bullshit.
Fightful says one talent told the site that Vince's absence made it one of the easiest Rumbles in years due to fewer last-minute changes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I hope that's true.
And then I said this on the Rumble recap, but Fightful is saying that not everyone was prepared for Brock Lesnar's freak out after he was eliminated from the Rumble. Referee Eddie Orengo was supposed to be the one to lift Cody's arm when he won, but Brock beat him up and he got some real injuries.
He's the one he like threw over the barricade,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, he like hurt his foot.
So he really got hurt and had to be taken to the back.
yeah.
So
Way to go, Brock.
He was supposed to raise the arm of Cody, and now he took that away from him.
Dead.
Fuck you, Brock.
ripped off of.
He's gonna sue
ripped
Brock?
off his arm.
Yeah.
exactly. And then I'm excited about this. PW Insider reports that the 4th season of Dark Side of the Ring started filming.
Yeah.
They said
I'm hearing
that
Sonny.
there. Oh my god! Well, there has to be one. She's in prison for life now.
Yeah, there has to be one.
That happened?
Manslaughter.
Yeah, but like she
I think she's still awaiting trial, but you're in jail for a long time when that happens.
Yeah.
They said there's going to be episodes on Abdullah the Butcher. He's been on the show a lot.
He has.
Already.
Oh, he's disgusting.
He's so gross.
Hamburger forehead.
Oh,
Mike Awesome
Ooh, that would be
and
good.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Nice.
what's wrong with Mike Awesome?
He's dead.
Well, a lot of them are dead.
I think it may have been
That's the point.
suicide.
Oh,
I don't know the story about Mike Awesome. Yeah, I think that sounds right, actually. I don't really know the whole Bam Bam story, so
Yeah.
I'm
yeah, but he
interested in
went
these.
crazy with the Indies and ECW. Like I can see
No, I
that
mean
being-
why he's dead.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying there could be some interest to him.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they've done plenty of episodes on wrestlers I've never heard of that were really good.
Right.
Right.
So I really like the show. It's
Oh, yeah.
been a
He hung
while.
himself. Damn.
Spoiler
Mike
alert.
Awesome. Yeah.
I guess you don't have to watch that episode now. Sorry.
Spoiler alert. Jesus.
All right.
All right, that is all for rumors. So now it's trivia time.
Oh, so yeah, we'll save some time here. You probably should get this really quickly. What wrestler's absence in this year's Royal Rumble ended his record-breaking streak of 14 straight Rumbles?
Orton.
No. Good guess. It's a pretty good guess.
All right, and now it's Eric's turn.
14 straight Rumbles?
14 straight until this year. He wasn't in it.
Cesaro.
No. Come on. I thought this would be easy.
So did I.
I mean, he's a regular and,
Is he in AEW?
No, Kevin
now?
Owens.
no. 2009.
Yeah.
Was his first
Is he in
one.
AEW now?
No.
Oh, Rey Mysterio.
No. He was out for like years.
Yeah, he's gone for a long time.
He's a guy that can last a long time.
Oh,
Great performer.
Shelton Benjamin.
Great worker. He likes to cheerlead, I guess.
Ziggler?
Yeah, Ziggler.
Oh,
Ziggler was in 14 straight Rumbles
wow.
and then missed this year.
Rip.
Yeah. So
Rip.
record.
R.I.P.
Record in peace.
All right, fan questions.
Yeah, I think we got time for like 3.
Go fuck yourself, Eric.
Go.
These
Come on.
people pay. You don't pay to do 30 minutes of news.
There's big news.
Yeah, these pops are coming out. Look at this $1 million
Hey, you didn't
man.
even talk about fucking SummerSlam.
Hey, just don't. Because I saw it on your fucking phone. Because I guess I'm not going to Detroit. That's in August. You're bringing up news. All right, Dashing Dan.
Yeah.
Dashing Dan. I first asked this question a few years ago, but you cannot agree on an answer.
Oh.
Another member of the What's Wrong with Wrestling family tried to get an answer from you and couldn't, and you still couldn't decide.
Uh-oh.
But the time for action has arrived. Once and for all, you must push, fire, and bury these deceased Attitude Era mid-carders. Test, Crash Holly, and Grandmaster Sexay.
Fire Grandmaster Sexay.
I think that's right.
Barry Crash Holly. Push Test.
Yeah.
Look,
Test had some good runs.
do you guys remember this argument?
No.
This has come up a few times.
Yeah.
I've always said push Crash Holly, and you guys looked at me like I was crazy.
He was.
But who had the best? Who was more entertaining?
He
Crash
was-
Holly, Test, or Grandmaster Sexay?
he was.
Are you confusing him with the little Dudley?
No.
Okay.
He
Crash
was,
Holly
he was
was
the
never.
hardcore champion.
4'8".
Hold on. The hardcore champion. He was the first to say, "I'll defend it all the time." All those amazing segments, like
That was like the birthplace of the 24/7 championship.
yeah, that's the same thing.
Yeah, but he's not going to carry. He's not going to be the face of a company.
Where does it say the face of the company?
Why else would you push him?
He got pushed. He was
Hey,
the hardcore champion.
Hey, thanks a lot, Dan.
I would say Test had the bigger push, being
Yeah.
part of like the corporation.
Yes, he had the bigger push, but he's boring. He was boring. Crash Holly at least made the hardcore title interesting. Gerald Briscoe pinning him while Crash Holly was asleep.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
The
Was like
Indies
giving
do
him
that shit all the time.
giving him
now.
a massage, and then she like hit him and tried to pin him. Like that was it was fun.
She like jerked him off.
Grandmaster Sexay was, very good. The sunglasses, the dancing.
They had a good little tag team for a while, sure.
Yeah, sure.
But
That guy with
I
the
would
big
fire
butt.
Test out of all of Test was boring as
come
fuck.
on.
Is Crash Holly dead?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all.
They said
They're-
deceased.
they're all dead.
They're all
Oh,
dead.
they're all deceased. Right.
Yeah.
Crash Holly had the
Yikes.
more like what did Test do that was so entertaining? Nothing.
He had
big
that cool
boot.
song.
Yeah, that's it. That wasn't
Test. That was the whole song. Test.
It's not who would you want to be, because that would be Test, because he fucked Stacy Keibler.
Everybody.
Yeah. He had that good feud with Edge for the IC and US title.
Oh, really?
We've argued
that was
this
because
enough.
of Test?
No, we've argued enough.
Alan Kimmett, was Finn Balor giving you a new sound clip for the board with his again?
Well,
It just made me miss Kyrie that much more.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Zach Wilson is garbage weekly. Piss Eric off with a football question.
Okay,
This
seriously.
will be the last one, though. It's got to be. Super Bowl's this weekend.
Bullshit.
Which active NFL player do you think would make the best wrestler?
Joe Namath.
Travis Kelce.
Moving on.
Joe Namath. Kittle, because he's a big wrestling fan anyway.
Well, so is Travis Kelce. So one of those
Yeah.
two.
Stone Cold Savage, can bum-ass Corbin come back now, please?
I hope so.
Yeah, probably not, but that would be good.
Sad Corbin.
Bobby the Mark Soydam, Aaron Rodgers to the Jets? Yeah, we'll take a first and a Sauce Gardner. No, we will not be taking Sauce.
Hard
from us.
pass.
199 Big T, in answer to Eric's question from last week, did plug the podcast in the hot tub, but they weren't wrestling fans. However, my best friend who does listen to the show got me the best Christmas present I've ever received. JR's barbecue sauce and seasonings.
Oh, shit.
I crack up every time I see them in the cabinet and automatically respond, calm down, freaks. There you go.
Yeah.
Matthew Carlini, gents, the pod always gives me a good laugh, but I need an extra one this week, please. Can someone give me a proper Vince McMahon? The boyhood dream has come true for Shawn Michaels.
It's the best.
St. Lopez, even with that promo Monday, do you think the crowd will turn on Cody? And you think Sami will ever be world champion? I think they're actually doing the right thing, because when they tried to screw over Daniel Bryan, they didn't give him the match.
Right.
Sami's at least getting the match before WrestleMania.
Right.
So maybe they're hoping that will, be like, well, he had his shot.
Yeah.
We'll see. And then he's going up against the Usos. Rizzler, not sure how you can go from one of the worst promos in Finn and Damian fumbling their lines to Cody and Heyman killing it. Enter the money. No, sorry, I hate you. How many times the Judgment Day blow their promos on Raw now? Take the mic away. Yeah, for sure.
Agreed.
Brock Landers, Push Fireberry, in-ring promos, backstage segments, wrestling. Push in-ring promos.
Yes, 100%.
Barry wrestling and Fire backstage segments.
Yep. All right.
That's easy.
Evan Adams, did anyone else get emotional during the Cody and Paul segment? I mean, a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what they were going for.
Yeah.
They got us. I'm Raj Mali. Why did the duck go to the chiropractor
Here we go.
to get his back quacked? Sorry, he says. He said sorry.
I was going to answer with a Danny DeVito, but that's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
M. Pompeius, name a better burn than Paul's final promo line about Roman being the son Dusty wanted. Yeah, there's not many. Maybe the page with Charlotte. You little baby brother.
Oh, that was horrible.
Oh, God. That was
Yeah.
worse.
That's worse of all
That's
time.
too far.
Yeah.
It's like disgusting almost. You know what I mean?
That's the woat.
1, 2, and no. How excited are you for Damian Priest at Money in the Bank? I'm so excited.
Money in the chamber.
1, 2, and no.
Jalen Silva, hey guys, I want to incorporate you guys into my wrestling career. Could each of you come up with a move for me to add to my move set and give it a name that references the podcast? Once I do it and commentary name drops the move, I'll share the clip with you all. So Jalen, he's an indie wrestler.
Okay.
I think it's got to be like, oh my God, he hit him with the...
Who are you?
That'll be the best.
Right.
That would be
Like,
amazing.
because it gives them amnesia or something.
Or like bottom left, just because that's right. Who are you? Yeah, either one of those.
Who are you or bottom left?
Hit him with the bottom left.
Yeah.
Yeah, those would be great.
Please do a who are you. That would be amazing.
I mean, if you could work it in,
You fucking mark!
that would be a great name for a finisher.
Yeah, but they wouldn't know it's our show because it
Oh,
was
yeah,
such
yeah.
a.
we hit him with the who are you?
Yeah, the who are you?
And even get the guy, the actor,
Yes.
to be on
I'm
commentary
sure
to
he
say
has
it.
a cameo set up, $5.
Yeah.
God, I wish.
He's available.
We should find out who that is.
Yeah.
And then get him on the show.
All right.
Impossible.
Impossible. He's too big of a star. The old Kanye. Is anyone else still having a hard time believing Austin Theory's serious persona? Is this supposed to be the 2020s answer to early Randy Orton? Yeah, no, it's not. It's not good.
Yeah.
He sucks.
Right.
Paul, hey guys, don't want to annoy Eric, but I do have a small American football question. What do you make of the Pro Bowl this year being flag football? It was pretty lame.
It was pretty stupid.
Like, yeah, I didn't
Probably
really
better than playing football because last year was stupid. There were
watch
too
a
many
few
touch.
minutes of it,
But yeah,
not good.
not interested.
Dan Hankinson, what's your favorite story that took roughly a year to build?
Bloodline?
Well, yeah, he's talking about obviously referencing that, but like Triple H and Shawn, Johnny and Ciampa.
Oof.
Those are the best storylines.
Those are the best.
Johnny and Ciampa probably.
Omar, damn, that was the first Raw I've watched from beginning to end without changing the channel to something else or playing Call of Duty. P.S. Shout out to Bobby Lashley for booping Brock on the nose. Boop, boop. Yeah. Rito, fuck, marry, secret family.
What?
Yeah.
Love it. Go.
So your favorite wrestler, I guess female wrestler.
Thank you.
Your favorite actress or your favorite porn star? Porn stars, that's obvious, right? You fuck the porn star.
Yeah, fuck the porn star. And then favorite wrestler is the secret family.
Yeah.
And you marry an A-lister.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Get that
Marry
money.
Margot Robbie, and then you secret family Liv Morgan.
You really laid
Something
the
like
bar there.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm Ed. It's what I do. The Cody and Paul was great. The icing on the cake would be if Roman confronts Cody and mentions Dusty as well. If WWE doesn't screw the pooch and Cody does dethrone Roman, do you think Roman will go away for a while and eventually return as a face?
Probably that.
Since he's pretty much beaten everyone else.
Yeah.
I've been listening to you guys since the beginning, and you keep getting better. Thanks for the laughs.
Wow.
Yeah, look, he's going to go away, and we've talked about they're going to eventually split up these titles, right?
I don't know.
Why is it still two then? They would merge them into one.
Yeah, that's true.
So something's, he'll either come back as a face or come back as a heel and win one of these titles back. Right?
Yeah. He'll go away for a while, though. I do believe that.
Yeah. PCJ as Pushfire Barry threesomes you get to join. Zelina Vega, Melina, and Raquel Rodriguez. It's very racial. So that's Hispanics. Gail
gonna come out with
Kim,
it.
Io Shirai, and Asuka.
Okay.
And then Liv Morgan, Stacy Keibler, and Alexa Bliss. It's not even fair.
Come on.
Yeah.
Stacy's in one of them.
It's not even fair.
Come on.
Because Liv, Stacy, and Alexa are all 10s. The other ones, it has Io and Asuka. Yeah, Gail Kim, okay. Then you have Zelina Vega, of course, Melina, Raquel, not on the level of all three of the Liv, Stacy, and Alexa. I mean, my God.
Right. So,
Yeah,
thank you.
I would still push Team Latin.
Thank you for that racist question.
I would bury Liv, Stacy, and Alexa, and I guess fire Io, Gail Kim, and
You're
Asuka.
setting the Asian women on fire, Eric. Wow. Jonathan Ramos.
It was the Saudi version. Did you not know?
Jonathan Ramos, Joe, what was your favorite acting gig and how did you land it?
I guess basketball, just because that was like my best whatever. I had to shoot I was an extra on set, and they said, who knows how to play basketball? And I had to prove that I could make the shot so that I could miss the shot in that scene.
Yeah.
And so that was fun. I mean, Friends was fun just to meet all those people, but, that's probably my favorite.
The geriatric jackhammer. Who will win the Super Bowl? The Birds, the Chiefs, Joe Burrow with a steel chair.
Oh, that'd be so great. I got the Chiefs.
I have the Chiefs too.
I've got the Birds.
I think it'll be a great game.
Eagles are the better team, but Mahomes is Mahomes.
Yep.
So yeah. Noah, Eric is better. He just is.
No?
Hulk. Oh, do we have time for fan questions now, Eric?
No, we don't. Sorry.
Hogan is. He says Hulk Hogan is overrated.
Absolutely.
Then he says, "Fuck, marry, kill Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B."
Ooh, kill Cardi B. I cannot
Yeah,
stand
kill Cardi
her.
B. I would marry Nicki Minaj. I think she's the only one that's semi-attractive out of all of these.
Who was the other one?
Megan Thee Stallion, the one twerking with She-Hulk. But I guess I would definitely kill Cardi B.
One of our fans, the Vince McMahon Googling, we need an Eric Hamilton Googling as one of our questions every week.
Right. Tim, I hated Raw this week. When does NFL come back? So I don't have to tell. I mean, the NFL come back. It's ending this week.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Goodbye.
Jason Deerham, when Cody says wrestling has more than one royal family, he's talking about the Bellas, right?
Yes, the Mysterios, the Bellas, and him. Yeah.
Yeah. Must have fucked up Ali. Was I the only... It's a great name. Was I the only one that didn't have to Google who Jamiroquai was?
I mean, I knew it because
I knew who it was.
What was that in reference to?
the singer Jamiroquai.
Edge called
he
Finn Balor, right? Jamiroquai.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're doing a Jamiroquai impression.
What, his clothes?
I guess.
Yeah. Fossey32, who's the luckiest wrestler? I think Rey, as opponents in every match happen to get draped over the ropes in perfect position for the 619. That's true.
Yeah.
The only time opponents fall in the second rope is during a Rey Mysterio match.
Well, he kicks him that way. Come on.
Donald Alexander pushed fire Barry with a microphone. Bobby Lashley, Damian Priest, or Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, God.
Don't you put that evil on me.
Jesus, right?
There's no good answer.
You push Lashley because it'd be funnier? He'll make more mistakes? Yeah. That's where I'm going with it.
No good answer there.
No.
So there you go. That's all for fan questions. So make sure to subscribe to the podcast as well as our other one, Hollywood Hogwash. You can follow the show on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. At Wrong Wrestling.
Yeah.
Get a t-shirt at prowrestlingtees.com/what's wrong with wrestling. Like this one and this one.
And this one, not that one.
And then become a supporter of the show. Only $5 a month at patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. Weekly AEW recaps. All the pay-per-views are covered, even the AEW ones. We got Elimination Chamber coming up. We got so many fucking brackets. Go check it out. Patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. And next week, we have to give our predictions for Elimination Chamber.
Wow, that fast?
That's right.
Wow, we're already there.
I think so. Yeah. Next week.
That's crazy.
So we'll see you then.